Hi everybody, this week we are making baked stuffed apples, and in your delivery you will receive 2 cooking apples, 30 grams of butter, 40 grams of mixed fruit and 10 grams of brown sugar. Now you will need a chopping board, a knife or a corer, an apple corer, a baking tray and a mixing bowl. So first job, let's put our oven on. So you need to put your oven on at 150 degrees centigrade. If you have a fan oven, it's 130, and if your gas, it's gas mark 2. So let's start with our apples. Now, take off any labels that you've got on there. And we're going to take out the core. Now we want to keep the whole of the apple together, so we need to take out the middle. You have to be very careful because you are going to need a sharp knife. If you have a little piece of equipment that is an apple corer, that's fantastic because it goes straight in the middle. But we don't have one here, so I'm going to, just around the edges of the core, I'm going to put my knife all the way down. So I want to take out the middle. So as I say, be very careful of fingers. So I've cut all the way around, and fingers crossed, if I push through, there we are. And there's our core, and there's our apple. So if you go on and then to do exactly the same for the other apple. And there's my second one. So if you just move all of your core and bits to one side, and we are then going to mix together our filling. So I have my butter and my sugar. I need a little bit of sugar, but it's nice, it's going to make it lovely and sweet. And then our mixed fruit. So just to try and make sure that it's all quite loose. And then I'm going in with my fingers. If you don't want to do this, then by all means use a wooden spoon. But I'm going to scrunch it all together with my fingers, making sure that everything is mixed together like that. So all mixed together, so we just put that to one side. Now before we put our filling into the apples, we need to score the outside of the apple. Now that means we're just going to make a little bit of a cut. We're going to break the skin, but we're not going to go right the way through the apple. So again, very carefully, I am going to go all the way around, just going through the outer edge of the apple. There we go, there's one. And here is my second. There we are. Okay, wonderful. Now, we're going to put our apples in our tin. So, then get a spoon. And we're going to divide, obviously, because we have 2 apples, we're going to divide our mixture into 2. And then, this is the good bit, we're going to squeeze it all the way into the middle of the apple. Now, because we have the butter and the sugar, when the heat from the oven actually starts cooking the apples, it's going to ooze out. It's going to be absolutely delicious. So I'm now going to put it into my second one. You can make it into a little bit of a sausage kind of shape really to push it in. We're going to push that in like that. Got a little bit of mixture left, so let's put it back on the first one. There we go. Now we are going to now bake it in our preheated oven for 20 to 30 minutes. It's going to be wonderful. So after about 20-25 minutes, I'm now going back in and they smell delicious and they look wonderful. You can have these with custard cream, whatever you're choosing. Enjoy.